What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the next video. Alright, so in the previous video we have created this our favorite heart. So when the user comes in and click this one, it goes straight to the favorite. So in this video we're gonna try to finish this column rows here, this product. So what we do is that we're gonna create the price, and underneath we're gonna create the two box that we're gonna say view our add to cart. So how do we do that? So we're gonna create our price here. So it's going to be three buttons. Our price is going to be here, and you guys can create like that above. You guys can create that then and now the price was reduced, so you guys can create like that, and you guys can put it here. I would recommend you put it underneath, and you guys can create another two button to finish this, so we can move ahead and do other stuff, because Bootstrap is huge. So we have a lot of things to cover. So we haven't done even the pages. We need to do our pages, how to do single product, and we need to do all the products and all of this, which guy sitting here is waiting for your attention. So we need to create this product page, shop page, login page, this page, and then this one's your order history, about us, exit. How we're gonna do that? So we're gonna cover all in this series. So we're gonna create this our price button. So we go ahead. So here add to cart. If you guys know this one, so we're gonna copy from the top. Instead of writing all, we're gonna copy this ones and we're gonna put it here underneath this one. So what we do is that we are here as 280. It doesn't matter what price is that. So you guys here, with the exception of this one, so we're gonna copy, and if you guys come here, new shoes, so cool laptop, so new sweets, I believe that was new chairs, which is this one, new chairs, yep, where it says 4.0, and we're still in the class card body. Okay, so because I don't want to create the card, so I paste this. So what I'll do is I'll 280, and instead of this a span, we get rid of this add to card, because we want to create it differently. So what we do is that we come and check how it looks, and you guys see here that it's got a price, and it's got a 280 here. So it was previous price. If what you guys can put this one too. So what I'll do is that I'll come here, instead of this, delete this one. So we put just text grade the price of 100. Say you guys can create because it's justify contents between align items center. So we check again. So it's 150 sitting here. So what we do is that we're going to create the button. So we're going to create a it's class BTN, and it's going to be BTN, say BTN danger primary. We're going to say, for example, primary is in that primary, we're going to say is $500, and we put a point, and here we can put a small. We can put a small as well. So inside the small as well, we put a $50, 500.50. We're going to see how it looks. And you guys see here it looks like that. So what we do is that we create a button. Say we put a button, and then inside the button we put a dollar. Say we put a 500 and put here, and then we put a small, and then small we put a say 80 cents, and then we put a button class BTN danger primary secondary. We put a secondary class secondary, and we put a type button, and we put a roll is also button. On scroll, no, on roll is also button. So we check our button secondary here, and you guys see that's our button secondary. So we can move then align item center. So we remove align item center. So we put a div class instead of this one. We're gonna create this just a button. BTN secondary, we put a width, say we put a width of say 100. We see what the width of 100 is gonna look like. Okay, that's how the width of 100 looks like. And that one's touching on top. So what about the width of 65? That's what the width of 65 looks like. So how about we do button primary? We put a center. Okay, so that's the button primary center. And we put a BTN SM. BTN primary and BTN SM. Okay, so that's our button small. Div text center. All right, we put a PY of 3. Alright, so you guys see that this is looking cool. It's PY3, so that's our button. It's small button. So what we do is that we're gonna copy this and move it around to all our products here. So this one, and make sure you guys check that you're still in the card body. So because we want to put it in card body, you don't want to put it across the body, so otherwise your price is gonna go outside the body. So the card body, and we check. Excellent, so all done. So what we do is that we're going to create another 2 button underneath, and we're going to say to the customer that the customer either view the product or the customer add it to the cart. So how do we do that? We go here and still in the cart body. Make sure you guys still in the cart body. That's a new chair. It's still in the cart body, and we create another div. And div is going to be class, and our class is going to be buttons. Alright, so we put a deflex, and we play a flex row because we want to put it side by side. We put a gap 3, and we put a px3. So we have a gap 3 and we created 2 buttons, and we put a view, and there is another button's gonna be beside it, button. We put a add to cart. Okay, so now we're going to see our buttons. If our buttons sitting side by side, and you see that it says view add to cart, so we're going to do some styling with for our buttons. So in the view button, so what we do is that we put a class btn primary. We do it btn, say danger, for example. We do danger, and we do width of say 65. We see how the width of 65 look like. At the second one we do button, and alright, so btn danger as well, so we see how it looks, and we do width of 65. Alright, and you guys see our buttons sitting side by side. So what we do, look at the responsiveness, and you guys see that that's the buttons. So how about we do the width of say 100, and here we do again width of 100. And you guys see that the width of 100 is sitting side by side, and it looks cool. Even if you come here, and it looks cool because of 65 is too small. When we do 100, it looks cool. You guys do this one's say this color, or you guys can do any other color if you like. So that's how we create our button. So you guys can copy this, and you guys can apply this after this div, but it's still in the card body. Make sure you guys in card body, you guys apply this one here. After this one, you guys apply this one here, and we check. There you go, guys. So what we do is that we're going to change of the color of this to say the last one's going to be button danger, is going to be button success, and this one's going to be button success. Alright, so then this one's the middle one. Instead of button danger, we do button say btn success primary info. We can do info, and this one's info as well, and we check. There you go, guys. That's a danger info, and I'll try, because I've done a success here. So what I'll do is I'll try to put the light. So button light, and I'm gonna do light again to see how it looks. And if you guys see here, that's our button light. You guys change the color, you can put the color any other color you like, and we look at the responsiveness. It looks cool, because that's our price. You guys can put another price here beside it, up to you. Just you guys go here, and inside where it says 500 roll button, inside your button just create a del. So you guys come here, and you put a del, delete, and you just put some phony. You put 800. That this used to be 800, and now it's 500. So that's how you guys can do. And if you guys come here, and you guys see that it's showing you the same. It was before like that, and that's how it is now. and you guys can if you want to put, you guys can put a px3, so py3, and you guys can put a px3 because you guys want to put a horizontal for this button, and you guys see it moves. So you guys can put a price before and price now. So then that's because the reason this 80 is looking small, because we apply small here, and you guys can do the same here, you guys can do the same here. So what we do is that we put a px3 and we go on top, and it says 500, so we put a 300, for example, 300, and we put a px3 as well, px3, and here we put a del, and here we put a say 300. If it's now, it used to be 450. So if you put a gap here, it shows up there as well. And you look at here, now is 450, now is 300. So that's how you guys can put, or you guys can put it outside as well, but I do not recommend if you put it outside. So you can put it outside as well. If you want to go put it here, say py3, and you put a del, and if you put a, if that one say for example, if it's, you put it for say 300 and used to be for 550, say 550.00, and we check here, and that's how it looks. That used to be 500. I'll leave it up to you guys to decide whether you guys like this way or like this way. So you guys like this way, whichever guys you guys like, or whichever guys you guys can put a reviews here, how many reviews this one's got. You guys can do a lot of things with this one, so I leave it up to you guys. So it looks like our row of columns of products, the last ones is done. So what we do is that we try to put another product here, but we put it later on. And the next video I'll show you guys how we're gonna create a footer, because that's a basic, and that's very important for you guys as a bootstrap developer. You guys need to know how to create footer, because that's very important. Footer is as important as header. So because everyone's going to check the footer, whoever comes in your website is going to check from all the way from the top and all the way to the bottom, and at the bottom we're going to remind the user about the different products, different categories, and how where we work, our business address and our phone numbers, where we are located, and if you users got any if your user want to contact us, or if you users got any complaint. So we put all the information in the footer. So in the next video I'll try to start the footer ones, and in future if we need to come again and modify this, we can just create room here, and we're going to start our so I just wanted to put the reviews here, how many customers put a review, and I just wanted to put other things, but because footer is basic, and I just wanted to show you guys how we're gonna 3-layer footer. So alright guys, if you got any question or comment, just leave it in the comment box. Otherwise I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.